Hello everyone, this is a short video which explains our strategic partnership project which has been funded by the People's Health Trust and has been delivered by BwD Healthy Living. This video will show you the process of the citizens' jury. Like all processes, it's important to identify the issues, which in this case was the alarming number of hospital admissions relating to respiratory diseases from the Higher Croft area in Blackburn with Darwen. We recruited local people from Higher Croft who had lived experience of either suffering from respiratory disease or lived with someone who had it. When developing citizens' juries, it's important to have key speakers. In our case, we had patients with lived experience, the Chief Officer of Blackburn with Darwen Health Watch, the Operations and Services Manager from Care Network, the Head of Public Protection from the BwD Enforcement Team, and the Department for Work and Pensions. These speakers gave the jury members vital information that will go towards educating them more around the topic. The jury members listened to all the information and developed solutions which shows how local people can work towards influencing change. When recruiting jury members, it was important to identify a cross-section of the community and see which was the best times to run the sessions and from which venue. It just so happened that the community library at Higher Croft was the most suitable venue. Throughout the processes, many stories were shared about people's experiences. It was really hard during COVID. Every time I coughed, the dirty looks I got from everyone, it was disgusting. I tried to tell them I had asthma and COPD, but no one cared. I found it especially hard. I was so depressed and sometimes I didn't want to go out and get everyone giving me dirty looks. My life is so hard. I have no family that visits me and I don't get much help. I'm 70 and I can't keep my house dust-free. I can't make my bed. It takes me so long because I have to stop after every couple of minutes because I'm out of breath. Something that should take just a few minutes takes me ages to get done. If I ever leave home without my inhaler, I have to come back home. It's something that I can't afford to forget. There have been so many times because I was so busy that I had to go back because I was nearly collapsing. Luckily, I had my daughters with me. It's just so expensive getting taxis. I know our lives are difficult and I know that my breathing restricts me in everyday life. I just need help with my housing and my health. None of us understand how things work. Getting help from the GPs or asking for repairs from our landlords. Why is it so difficult to get help? One of the main findings is that local people need to have more knowledge. It's important to understand how services are delivered and, more importantly, how information isn't readily available regarding the rights of the patient. The system for reporting repairs around mould and damp is so difficult. Finding the right person to report your concerns and then register them is so hard. It should be made easier. It's not so at the moment. Can GPs identify any connections between patients frequently making appointments around their respiratory problems? And could there be a connection to poor housing standards? Raising awareness around the risks of COPD and asthma through public health campaigns can encourage healthier behaviours, and providing help with community-based support groups can provide emotional support and practical advice to individuals living with these conditions.